In this class, we will discuss about question number 5, exercise 3.1, pair of linear equations in two variables. So what about this question? Observe, half the perimeter of a rectangular garden. We are having what? Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden is 36 meters. Rectangular garden, half perimeter of rectangle. First we should know the perimeter of rectangular garden. Observe, simple question. First we should know the perimeter of rectangular garden. What about the perimeter of the rectangular garden? 2 times of length plus breadth. Perimeter is what? Sum of all the sides of a rectangle. Clear? So first we should assume, let what? In the question we are having one condition whose length is 4 meter more than its width. What? Whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. Find the dimensions of a garden. So first we should assume the dimension. Dimension means length and breadth. Length and width we can say. So length and width are the dimensions of rectangular garden. So we are assuming dimensions. Let the length of rectangular garden equal to what? X meter. What? X meter we are assuming. Clear? And the width of rectangular garden equal to Y meter. We want the dimension. Find the dimensions of the garden. So garden is what? In the rectangular shape. So rectangle having length and width. So we are assuming length is a X meter and width is a Y meter. In the question we are having half the perimeter of rectangular garden is 36 meter. Half of perimeter is given. So first we should know what? Perimeter of a rectangular garden. Perimeter. What? Perimeter. We are having half of perimeter. So first I am writing perimeter of a rectangular garden. Rectangular garden equal to what? 2 times of length plus breadth. In the perimeter of rectangle, we will add all the sides. But in the rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So we can say 2 times of length plus width. Clear? Now, we assumed length is what? Length is what? X meter. So we can say length plus width, or we can say width. So L plus B, width is, I am showing B, length plus width, or width is what? B. So we can say 2 times of X plus Y. This is what? Formula of perimeter. Perimeter of rectangle is what? 2 times of length plus width. B is what? A is the length and B is what? Width. Width is showing B. Clear? So in this question we assumed length is X and width is Y. So this will be what? Perimeter. But in the question we are having half the perimeter. Half perimeter equal to 36 meter. So what about the half of this perimeter? This will be, this divided by 2, X plus Y will be what? 36. This is what? Equation number 1. Observe, we obtained the one linear equation in two variables. How we are getting this one? Half the perimeter of rectangular garden is what? 36 meter. Perimeter of rectangular garden is what? 2 times of length plus width. Clear? So length is L, width is what? This can be written as like this. I am writing complete way. 2 times of length, 2 times of length plus width. 2 times of length plus width will be what? Perimeter of rectangle. Clear? Now length we assumed as x and width we assume as y. So we are putting length as x, width as y. So perimeter of rectangular garden is what? 2 times of x plus y. In the question we are having half perimeter of rectangular garden equal to what? 36 meter. So half of this one will be x plus y equal to 36. In this way we are getting equation number 1. Now one condition is also there, whose length is 4 meter more than its width. Length is, so what we can say? Length y equal to 4 meter more than its width. Width is what? We assumed width equal to y. So we can say width, whose length, not width, whose length is 4 meter. So length is 4 meter. So we can say we assumed length equal to what? X meter. Length is 4 meter more than its width. Width is what? Y. So this is another equation we are getting. This can be written as x minus y equal to 4. This will be equation number 2. Observe. From the question we obtained the pair of linear equations in two variables. Again observe how we are getting these linear equations. In the question we are having half the perimeter of rectangular garden is 36 meter. First we should know the perimeter of rectangular garden. Perimeter of rectangular garden is 2 times of length plus width. Length we assumed as x. We want the dimension of the garden, so we assumed the length as x meter and width as y meter. Clear? So we can say 2 times x plus y will be the perimeter of the rectangular garden. But in the question we are having half the perimeter is 36 meter. So half of this one will be what? X plus y. X plus y equal to 36. It is the equation number 1. Clear? Now next one condition we are having in which whose length, rectangular garden length is 4 meter more than its width. So length is, so we are taking length x is equal to 4 times 4 meter more than 4 plus width. So from this one we can say x minus y equal to 4 meter. So this one and this one are pair of linear equations we obtain. Clear? We want to dimension, so we will solve these equations. We are having what? We are having some method to find the solution of pair of linear equations. So we will solve graphically. So first we will draw the table for each equation, then we will draw graph. From equation 1, from equation 1, y value will be what? Y equal to 36 minus x. Now I am drawing table for different values of the x. We will find the values of y. So I am taking x and there y equal to what? For the equation number 1, y equal to 36 minus x. Clear? Now I am taking some values, 2 to 3 values I am taking. First I am taking x as 16, 20 and 24. 3 values I am taking. Once we take 16, then what will be the remaining? 36 minus 16. It means we are getting 6 minus 6, 0, 3 minus 1, 2. 20 plus 16 will be what? 20 plus 16 will be what? 36. Clear? Now, once we put x equal to 30, then value will be what? 16. Clear? So when x equal to 16, we are getting 20, x equal to 20, then we are getting 16. Now one more value I am taking, 24. X equal to 24, then 36 minus 24, what we are getting, 6 minus 4, 2, 3 minus 1, 12. 24 plus 12, 4 plus 2, 6, 2 plus 1, 3, 36. Clear? Once we put x equal to 24, 36 minus 24 will be what? 12. So this is the table for the equation number 1. Now from equation 2, what equation? This one. From this one, what will be the y value? We are transposing this towards the right, then we are getting in the left hand side what? X minus 4. X minus 4. Yes or no? This is a negative. We are transposing towards the right, and this is transposing towards the left. So x minus 4 will be equal to y. Now we will draw the table, different values of the x, we will find the values of the y. Y equal to what? X minus 4. Again we are taking same values, 16, 20 and 24. What will be the values? First I am taking 16, then 20 and 24. Observe, put x equal to 16. What we are getting? 16 minus 4. 16 minus 4 will be what? 12. Clear? 16 minus 4 will be 12. 20 minus 4 will be what? 16. And 24 minus 4 will be what? 20 we are getting. Clear? Some values we are taking. We are getting one common point, and this will be intersecting of both linear equations. So we are taking x values accordingly. So for the x equal to 16, 20 and 24, we are getting the values of y. Similarly, for the equation number 2, for the x values 16, 20 and 24, x equal to 16, then we are getting 16 minus 4 will be what? 12. Clear? X equal to 20, then we are getting 16. X equal to 24, then we are getting 24 minus 4 equal to what? 20. Now we will draw graph. We want the dimension, so we will find the values of what? We will find the values of x and y, or dimension, length and width graphically. So simple, how we will find? Observe. So I am drawing xy plane, different values of the x. We will draw the coordinates on xy plane. Observe. This is the x-axis and this is the what? Y-axis. We want to draw these values. So I am taking scale 0, 4, 8, 0 to 4, 4 to 8. Gap is what? 1 centimeter equal to 4 unit I am taking. 0 to 4, 4 units. 1 centimeter equal to what? 4 units. 4, 8, 12. Then 16, then 20, and finally one more values I am taking is what? 24. These are the values on x-axis. Gap is 4 units. On the y-axis again same scale I am taking. Why? Because minimum value is what? 12 and maximum is 20. So I am drawing 1 centimeter equal to 4 unit, 8, next one is 12, 16 and 20. Clear? Now we will draw coordinates. For first I am drawing this linear equation number 1. So we are having coordinates 16, 20. X is what? 16. Y is what? 20. So it is where? We are getting this point there. Clear? This point is what? 16 and this one is what? 20. 16, 20 we obtained. Now 20, 16. 20. X is 20. Y is what? 16. We are getting this point there. Clear? This is the 20. This is what? 16. This is 16. Clear? Next one, 24, 12. 24 and 12 will be there. It means we are getting this point there. Clear? Once we draw on the graph paper, we will get exact points. Connect all the points. We are getting straight line like this. This is the representation or graph of equation number 1. Clear? Now for equation number 2, we are having coordinate 16, 12. 16, 12. 12, 16. This one is 16. 16, 12. This one. Now next one. 20, 16. This is the 20 and this is what? 16. Same point we are getting. Clear? Now last one, 24, 20. 24 and 20, 24 is the x and y is 20. It means we are getting this point there. Clear? Now connect all the points. We are getting this one as an intersecting point and its value is what? 20 and 16. 20, 16. Yes or no? 20, 16. 20, 16. So from this graph, what we can say? X equal to 20 meter and y equal to what? 16 meters are dimensions of rectangular garden. Again observe, simple question what we are doing in which? In the question we are having half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. It means half of the perimeter. So first we should know the perimeter. Perimeter of the rectangle is what? 2 times of length plus width. 2 times of length plus width. So we want the dimension. So we are assuming length of rectangular garden is what? X meter and width is what? Y meter. So this can be written as 2 times of length plus width, x plus y. This is the perimeter of rectangular garden. But in the question we are having half the perimeter is 36. So half of this one will be what? X plus y equal to 36. It is the equation number 1. Clear? For this equation y value we obtain and we find the table. And we are getting these coordinates and these coordinates we are drawing on the graph paper and we are getting this line. Clear? Now how we are getting this second equation? This condition given in the question. Rectangular garden whose length means we assumed as x, length x is 4 meter more than its width. Length will be what? 4 times more than width. So width we assumed as a y, so 4 plus y will be what? Length. So we can say x equal to 4 plus y. Once we solve this one, transposing, and we are getting what? X minus y equal to 4 meter. For this equation we draw the table, then these coordinates we are drawing on the graph paper and this line showing these points, and both lines are intersecting this point and this having coordinates what? 20, 16. It means x coordinate is 20 and y coordinate is what? 16. So we can say length of a rectangular garden is 20 meter. Length of rectangular garden is 20 meter and width of rectangular garden is 16 meter. So these are the dimensions. So finally we obtained the dimensions of a garden. I hope you understand this question. That's all about this question. Thank you so much.